On the last episode of The Androgynous Model.
The top portion is fully dressed, detailed. The bottom portion is incomplete.
Hiding from the world and showing everything that I have to offer. All my emotions, my vulnerability, everything.
It's getting close to the end. Who will be the androgynous model? The race continues. Let's go.
Who is that?
The androgynous model.
What do you see?
I see authenticity. I see self-acceptance, love, and overall just abundance of happiness.
Who do you see?
I see somebody that finally forgave themselves for feeling like they waited too late in life to do stuff.
I see a hope for the future. I see determination. I see perseverance. Every time I've been told no, I push past those boundaries. I see myself. I see you. I see the future.
When was the last time you looked in the mirror like this and said that to yourself?
Never.
Like, things happen to her that she didn't have support, that she still deal with to this day, that she didn't know anything about, that she dealt with. She didn't know how to deal with it.
Still trying to find ways to deal with it? What have you?
I have.
Good. And how long have you been fighting for this person that's in the mirror?
A little over 10 years, at least. A little over 10 years. Maybe 15. Since I was 15. Since I was 15. It's about 15 years. I'm fighting for this person.
Why did you wait?
I have the confidence to believe that I could do things on my own. I rely on other people and their affirmations and what they said to speak for me.
I dress what I wanna wear. I strive to be true to me. I'm myself who I wanna be. I am a androgyny. I dress what I wanna wear. I strive to be true to me. I'm myself who I wanna be. I am a androgyny. Androgynous model. Androgynous model.
I caught the models off guard with the mirror challenge. To get a deeper understanding about what they really saw, I had them meet with my good friend, Maria the Goddess.
How'd your mirror talk go?
It went good. It went really well.
You want to tell me what you saw?
I saw, at first, I was just kind of looking at myself, and then I seen like everything that I fought so hard to overcome, and just learning to love me for who I am and not trying to fit into what society says you should and how you should look and how you should feel about yourself. And a lot of times I didn't love myself. A couple years ago I didn't love myself, and I've learned to love myself in every bits, pieces, and seeing that and just owning to it.
So I believe in the 5 W's, who, what, where, when, why.
Okay.
So my first question would be, why are you here?
I'm here to represent.
I don't mean this. I don't mean
like
this.
Here.
I mean, why are you here? Why are you in this domain, in this time, in this place, right here, right now?
The universe wants me to be.
Why?
They think I have a path I should be following.
What?
To be part of this movement and moving forward to the future and just being part of all of this. It wants me to be here. It's cleared everything in my schedule. As a full-time assistant principal with 2 side businesses, everything just happened to be able to clear for me to be here, and it's for a reason. Alignment, yeah.
When you're on your path and you're moving where you're supposed to be and doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, everything in the universe lines up.
I've been seeing it a lot the last 3 days. Like, one of the challenges of cooking, I happen to wear an avocado shirt. I could have picked any shirt. I packed like 50 shirts. Little things like that. It's just words that I've been seeing and stuff. It's just it's the universe telling me, like, you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
So my where is your alignment in the past, in the present, and the future?
What do you mean?
How do you see yourself
Compared to the past?
holding all those things in balance?
Okay, so a lot of times, well, for me personally, I went through a lot. I went through a lot with just a lot of stuff with my family, a lot of dark things, and I use that as a way to drive forward instead of using it to hold me back. I use it to drive forward and be the love that I might not have gotten, and be that motivation that I might not have ever received, and just keep pushing forward for other people. Be who I needed when I was younger for someone else.
So this is my job. I'm a professional mirror holder.
Okay.
There's magic inside.
I love it.
So when you look in that mirror and you see yourself, you see the outward side of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You see all the stuff that we do, our hair, makeup, or our ink, whatever.
I gotta do my eyebrow.
Yeah, we see that.
Mm-hmm.
We see that because that's what the mirror is, a reflection. But what are you reflecting into the mirror?
It's funny because, like, I feel like I can see both the darkness of my path, but the love for my future. And so, like, when I see it, I can see, like, maybe in the corner of my eye there's, like, a little bit of sadness, but I can also see the love that's kind of moving forward, too, and pushing there and just fighting to be on top.
When you think about your life and all of this and how we're coming together and how we meet people and everything, and you think about that, where do you want to take that?
I want to make sure, like, anybody I come across experiences my vibe and remembers it and knows that, like, it's authentic. Like, you'll never meet someone who's like me.
Nikki asked you to do a mirror assignment.
She did.
How'd that go?
It was a nice release. It was a nice release. It was empowering to think about the things that I have not discussed with myself. And for the first couple seconds, she's like, you can't even look at yourself. And I couldn't. I didn't realize that I could not. I was speaking, but I was speaking down. And she's like, speak to yourself. And it was like hard. Like, it was like literally hard for me to talk to myself.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I guess I had held so much stuff in, like shame, I guess. The shame of not functioning like I consider normal people function.
Ooh, I don't like that word,
normal. or the things that I've been exposed to, things that I've seen.
Yeah.
And not feeling as if I measure up to a lot of things.
So when you looked in the mirror and you actually looked at yourself,
yeah,
was that what you felt immediately? Was the stuff that you hadn't addressed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think you're here? Well, not here. On the whole planet. Why do you think you're here?
Like my purpose?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I want people for them to eat better and for them to take care of their health, for them to know a better way of not being on so many medications if they don't have to.
Why is that crazy? That's beautiful.
Now, when I say it, it doesn't sound so crazy.
When you think about yourself doing this particular thing, this purpose, in the last few, say, weeks or months, have you noticed things changing?
Definitely. There's been a shift. Like, I can't even explain the shift. Like, it's just like when turtle pace go, and every second has been like it was set up, like it was strategic, and all it took for me was to let go and not have my own agenda and just allow things to come.
There's magic inside of this. Tell me who you think you are.
Everything that I want to be. I'm fully equipped to handle any and everything, because if it comes my way, then it's for me to have, to deal with, to handle, to be a part of.
What's for you is for you.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop what's for you except you. You're the only door that shuts when it's already coming to you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
stage that I am in life, I was like beating up on myself for just not getting started doing the things that I always wanted to do, which modeling is one of them. And when people hear how old I am, they really think, they're like, wow, are you serious? But I beat myself up for a long time because why would I even want to do this? That was the enemy talking. Why would you want to be so, you're too old for this. You missed your mark. But then talking to Nikki and everything and being here, I'm like, it's still somebody that needs to hear or see what I'm doing. So they're probably having the same thoughts.
After all the self-reflection, I wanted the models to understand what it feels like to love yourself, because self-love is the best love. So I had them meet up with my good friend Tamika Watson to do a photo shoot for Her Love Clothing.
I'm the CEO of Her Love Clothing. Her Love Clothing is not only a brand, we're a movement. We are promoting self-love and women's empowerment within all the women in the world. And you all know that you're queens and you deserve to be treated like such.
Becoming the androgynous model, you gotta have style. You gotta be able to take pieces and actually create your own look based off of what pieces a designer gives to you. For your next challenge, I'm gonna have my good friend Darrell of St. Mark Vintage to introduce what you guys have to do.
My name is Darrell Anderson, aka Doc of St. Mark, and I am the style curator of St. Mark Vintage. Being an androgynous person myself, I believe that everybody should be able to wear whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want, and should not be judged for it. As long as you look fabulous, it doesn't matter, okay? So today's challenge is a thrifted and upcycled style challenge. Everything you see back here behind me is either thrifted, custom made, or is upcycled from something else. So your challenge today is to come up with 3 separate looks using the pieces behind me. You'll be able to use these as well as anything that you brought with you as well to kind of mix and match and create things. So your 3 looks that you will create are something that we wear to like a lunch meeting, trying to go out and see different clients, people that would be interested in hiring you as the androgynous model. You'll also do something for like a casual night out with friends, going to get drinks, hanging out. And then your 3rd one is a higher fashion look, something you would wear on the red carpet or something you would wear front row at New York Fashion Week for the androgynous model fashion show, okay? So you have access to anything you see on these tables, and then you will be judged on your creativity as well as how well you rock the outfits and what it looks like photographed. Dig in, get really creative, and just have fun with it, because fashion is fun.
Beautiful, Daphne. Yes. You ready to serve? You ready to serve?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a prop, or you can check it whatever you want. We'll go from here to this area and then we'll just move further down. Okay. Final 5, make them count. Why should I choose you to be a St. Mark Vintage Angel? But just be thinking about that. That's the question I want in your head during this.
Okay.
Working the chair.
Yeah, man, she is like
Working
killing it, right?
the chair. Your look is giving me very reminiscent of kind of like Harlem Renaissance, Cotton Club, but like with a new modern twist on it. I like that. That's okay. Yes, lean into it. Mm-hmm. Show off a little bit of the sequin shirt a little bit. Give us a little bit of the sequin. Yes.
Off the shoulder.
Yeah. Ooh, getting a little jiggy with it. Okay. I love that. This is a very elegant pose. I like this. Beautiful.
Can you turn this way for the chair?
Work it.
You better like.
Got a little sparkle on the wrist, but all flowers. I like that. It's really good. So, your thrifting challenge has finally come to an end. How do you feel?
I feel awesome. It was very comfortable and just the clothes is amazing and it was an awesome experience.
It was good to put different pieces together, like different textures, and see how they all come together and flow into one outfit.
I loved it. I love seeing it all. So, I'll start with you first, Antoinette. Tell me about how this process overall, what was new for you, what was different, like how did you feel overall going into this? What were your thoughts going into this challenge when you first came in?
Well, first off, I love thrift shopping and I love repurposing. I love how you can take something old and make it new with different pieces. I think the challenge for me was the fur, because you know, I don't usually typically wear furs, but it came off well with the pieces that I had on and the textures, like I said, that I had on.
Yeah, you did some really good layering with that. That was really nice with the different textures that you had. It was really put together very well. Daphne, how did you feel about going into this challenge?
I mean, it was exciting to be able to combine what you guys had and then what I already had, and I was really looking at colors. Like, let me see the colors that I know that work well with my skin color. You know, I didn't want to get anything that was too bright or anything that was too dark, especially in being methodical, like what did I bring, you know, from Florida over too, like, okay, so that I actually have to be able to piece it together. So when I seen that, you know, that red and blue tie, I was like, oh, I have a shirt that matches that. I seen the brown jacket, I was like, okay, I got shoes that match that. And just being methodical with what I picked, but also like being bold in some of the pieces that I put together, you know, whether I had like a nice dress up with some J's on, or like just layering the sweater with the jacket and you know, with the vest and the jacket underneath, and just having fun with it. I was just trying to have fun and let it come to me versus me overthinking it. I was like, I like this, and this, and you know, just picking out that. And it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I could do it all over again.
So you both did incredibly well as a challenge overall, so you'd be extremely proud of yourselves. From creativity standpoint, I think you both really stepped outside the box. I think creatively, Daphne, you did amazing. I thought the way that you layered your different pieces was really awesome. I was a little worried about the purple at the end. I'm not even gonna lie, because I know it's your favorite color, but I was like, okay, is it gonna be too much purple? Is it gonna look a little cliche? But I think you really rocked it. You did really well with that. You're awesome. Antoinette, when it comes to the attitude that you had, you did really well with how you use your body in the shots. I really enjoyed the way you were just so in tune with how you're moving. Your movements were really graceful, but they're also strong at the same time. So I really noticed that about you. I think that was amazing. You did such a good job with that. All right. So, it's a hard decision. I know everyone says that on every show, but it really, truly was a very hard decision. So, the winner of the Thrifted Challenge is Antoinette. I think you both did extremely well. Daphne, you should be so proud of yourself for what you've done. Antoinette, you as well. But you did win the challenge, so you do win a custom piece from St. Mark Vintage, and you get to join the Angel fam as one of our St. Mark Angels and a brand ambassador. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for participating. I really enjoyed meeting both of you. Thank you so much.
Thrifting has always been one of my favorites, and I've come to appreciate it more, especially now with Darrell's pieces. St. Mark's has some awesome pieces, different textures. These pieces that I have on are thrifted, so I really appreciate his craft and what he's done and what he's doing to eliminate a lot of waste and just to be able to reuse clothing the way they should be and do it with style and fashion and creativity the way we're doing today. So this is amazing, and I'm so happy that I won, and I look forward to doing more with this opportunity.
On the next episode of The Androgynous Model.
Billboard and New York Times.
Oh my